Normally, I don't care about what the latest hot game is, but something that's always intrigued me were the games that came before my time. I am a huge fan of RPGs, with it being my favorite genre of games, but there are many must-haves I haven't played at all. Because of this, I felt as if I were a fake fan because I never delved into what many consider the classics or what defined the genre. I decided to take a trip to the past to try to prove myself as an RPG fan, and on May 10th, I fulfilled my rite of passage and completed Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger has been a game thrown around and praised by many fans of the genre for being one of the best RPGs of all time. And after completing the game for myself, I now see why it garners such praise. I always thought that the most important thing in the game for me was, the gameplay. However, after the journey I experienced in Chrono Trigger, I now truly know what brings out my excitement for a new RPG, or games in general. It's the story and characters that make it an immersive experience that makes me want to continue playing to see what unfolds. While Chrono Trigger did provide an engaging combat system with real-time battles and team-up mechanics, it also offered me a grand story about a boy named Chrono and his friends, Maro and Luca, traveling through time to prevent the end of the world that's 1,000 years into the future. The rest of the main cast of Chrono Trigger were all enjoyable as well. While there were some characters I loved more than others, such as Frog and Magus, the team all had their own great moments that added to the charm of the game. And even though the map size isn't as big as other games nowadays, Chrono Trigger still presents a fantastic adventure through its music, characters, and writing. I try not to spoil anything important when talking about my experience with these games, in the consideration that you would be intrigued by the game to try it yourself, but there were too many moments I wanted to write about that I decided to make journal entries after this one 2 pages instead of 1, since I'll have more space to journal the moments I loved. The prison escape, Frog finding the will to fight again, the battle with Magus, the first confrontation with Lavos, the restoration of the forest, and even the bad ending itself and other moments I can't mention are all compiled to create a journey that I was satisfied but sad to see end. It's games like these that make me appreciate what games can do, and that's telling a story through player input and making them a part of it. You can tell a story through TV shows, movies, and books, but making the player a part of that story is what makes video games and the story itself so memorable. Winning that intense battle, exploring the secrets of the world, enjoying the music and scenery, crossing paths with memorable characters. It all adds up for an experience that the player can enjoy through their own pace and actions. The properly named Dream Team, consisting of Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball and the artist for Dragon Quest, Hironobu Sakaguchi, the creator of the Final Fantasy series, and Yuji Horii, the creator of the Dragon Quest series, all worked to create an unforgettable masterpiece that still holds up to this day and engraved in the minds of those who played it. Did I need to play this game to consider myself a fan of RPGs? Not at all, but I'm glad I took the time to experience what was considered one of the greatest games, as it truly showed me what I enjoyed in the game. Thanks for watching, and remember, don't forget to save your games. Have a good one, everybody.